Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela. If you've never seen my face before, we're gonna go ahead and get into a pick a card reading about what is being hidden from you right now, / what can you not see but are now ready to see. Before we get into that, I do want to show you the pile so you can pick, and also invite you to like this video if you're excited. Subscribe to the channel down below if you like my energy. Leave a peach emoji down below if you're excited in the comments, and check the description box out because I got a lot of stuff down there. Let's get into picking your pile. All right, everybody, here are our pile selections. I wanted to just use some items that I have like around my house. And today I wanted to do like weed themed items. I don't know, I just thought it was fun. Maybe I'm picking up on some stoners watching this video, who knows? But I have some items laid out here for you guys to choose from. This is going to be pile number 1. It's an ashtray that says hi again. This is going to be pile number 2. It is just a rolling tray, Powerpuff Girls. And then pile number 3 gets a lighter. So go ahead and choose from these items. If you're having trouble choosing, you can also use a Google number picker and just put 1 through 3 and pick whatever timestamp from the number you get. You know what I'm trying to say. So if you like the options that I laid in front of you today, let me know by leaving a leaf emoji. If you're a stoner, leave a leaf emoji down in the comments down below so I know you're here, because I know some of you are, because I'm picking up on you. Let's go ahead and get into your reading, and I'll just be silent for a little bit so you can choose. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. We're gonna go ahead and get into what is being hidden from you right now that you are now ready to see. Okay, I went ahead and laid out some cards already. I have a feeling that this pile is about a person. For the general, there's a fly. Okay, if something's been bugging you, this fly is a confirmation that you picked the right pile, okay? I also, another confirmation, I feel very insecure right now doing your pile. I'm picking up on a very insecure, unsure of myself energy, and feeling like I need to complete myself, feeling like I'm not already self-sustaining and enough already. For the bottom of the deck energy, we have the Emperor in reversed. I'm hearing what is being hidden from you is that you do or do not have to be the emperor of your own story. And there's an airplane. This pile, what you can't see is that you need to slow down. Wow. What you can't see is that you need to slow down, okay? We have matters of the heart here. We have matters of love and family, matters of the home. Feeling like we've got some bad luck when it comes to love and relationships. And feeling like, I get this energy of feeling like you have to try so hard to be the emperor of your own story, but you feel like you can't fit that role. I'm feeling very burnt out. These are all things that are being hidden from you. These are all things that you can't see, but I feel like you do see them. Maybe just not as much as you need to be seeing them. Okay, that's the overall energy of how you've been feeling. You've been worried about, what is my future gonna look like? Why do I have bad luck in love? And trying to figure that out. You're trying to be the emperor of your own story, but you feel like it's not working. And what you can't see is the magician. What you can't see is that you've been in control of all of this. What you can't see is that you chose all of this. What you can't see is that you're the one making all of this happen. Even the bad shit. Oh my gosh. You're the one that's making these relationships not work in the most lighthearted way I can say that. And not in a way of you're ruining things. You know these people aren't for you. And you know you just haven't met the person yet. Your higher self knows that this isn't the person, so you're sabotaging them. But just know that if you're sabotaging something, it's not yours. Because what's yours can't be sabotaged. What's yours can't be sabotaged, pile number one, and that's what you can't see. What is yours can't be sabotaged, pile number one. Let's see. What else can pile number one not see? Judgment in reversed. Judgment in reverse. I'm feeling this one. Full moon, look at the bigger picture. Holy moly. Let's take these two and take maybe this one. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Nothing will come of the situation. It's time to take action. We have, it's time to take action. A new start is coming. Be bold and make the first move. Look at the bigger picture, and nothing will come of the situation. And also my throat chakra is going crazy. Let's see, I feel the need to look at this one too. And surrender to the divine. And balance spirituality and practicality. Let's see here. Pile number one, what can you not see? Pile number one, what you can't see is that you're the one stressing yourself out. You're attaching to expectations and outcomes, and that's not helpful for you. You know, what you can't see is that you know you need to take action on something. But what you can't see is that you're procrastinating. You think you're just waiting and waiting for the right time, but really you're sabotaging yourself. You're ready. You're going through all of the what ifs. You're going through every possible scenario of what can happen in this situation. I'm also feeling like I need a lot of reassurance in this reading. Like I'm feeling like I need a validation. Are you guys needing a lot of validation in your life right now? You need to sit down and give that to yourself. Be bold and make the first move. Take action on that thing that you know you want to take action on. You have it in the back of your head right now. I feel it. I feel it just sitting there. It's like something you've been thinking about for a long time. So you've been thinking about it for so long that it's not obvious to you anymore. It's just been there in your mind for so long, this idea, that, and you just haven't acted on it, so you don't even recognize that it's still there. Because you're like, well, that's just a part of my brain. Like, But no, it's there for a reason. You can't stop, like, it doesn't leave your field for a reason. It's so you notice it. I'm really not getting anything with this Judgment in reverse. So I'm going to read from the book and see if anything stands out, because I'm not. I feel like I'm not. What am I feeling with this Judgment in reverse? With the Judgment in reverse, I'm feeling like someone feels like they don't have a right to be upset about something. And under it, we had the Queen of Cups. And then under that, we have the Ace of Swords in reversed. Ooh, and then under that, we have the King of Pentacles upright. Okay. Let's see. And then the Nine of Cups under that. Okay. You're feeling like you don't want to be strong anymore. That's what you can't see, pile number 1. You can't see that your insides are begging you to take a break, begging you to just relax. Begging you to slow down and to just be. Begging you to take a breath, begging you to make space. You can't make a decision because you don't have enough space for the answer, pile number 1. That's what you can't see. You can't see that nothing is going to come of these thoughts in your head, so there's no point in running over the scenarios over and over and over and over. It feels like you know the direction, but you're scared to say you know the direction. But as soon as you commit to the direction, your feminine is going to be able to relax. It feels like there's this need for relief, this need to sit down, this need to be held and taken care of. You're in overdrive, pile number 1. That's what you can't see. That's why you're exhausted all the time, if you're exhausted all the time. You're doing too much, you're giving too much. And you're not getting anything back, you're not getting enough back. If you have stomach issues, this also correlates, you're giving too much. If you have stomach issues, this is a confirmation that you picked the right pile. And you're doing too much, so much, to where it is affecting your body. I'm hearing slow down. I'm also seeing someone that is drinking a lot of smoothies and healthy things and trying their best to be healthy, but they're still not able to solve their stomach problems. This is because it's emotional. No matter what you do on the outside, you're still gonna have similar. It might help a little bit, but it's not getting rid of it. That's why you keep giving up on the health journey. Because you're like, well, it's not working anyways. It's not fixing my problem. Because it's emotional, pile number 1. That's what you can't see. You can't see that your problem is emotional. You can't see the problem. I literally feel the block. What is the block? It feels so huge. The block is that you're doing too much, is that you're giving too much. But you think that's not the block. You see that, and you see that you're exhausted and you see the common sense in that, you're like, okay, I'm exhausted, so let's do less. But you can't see where you can do less. That's what you can't see. You can't see where you can do less. You can't see that you're allowed to pull back. Maybe you're in a weird circumstance where you have to be around people all the time. You don't see that you can pull back, but you can. There's always space to pull back. There's always space to go back into yourself. Like I'm feeling like, just pull yourself back. Take yourself from all these people and all these things and all these circumstances. Start taking yourself back. Start cutting things off. It's okay to do that. That's what you can't see. You can't see that you need to cut things off. I just feel the need to like come back, like bringing your soul back to you. Stop giving it to other things. Literally stop doing everything that doesn't bring you joy. That's what you can't see, pile number 1. You can't see that these things aren't bringing you joy. Ooh, okay. What you can't see is that these things are what are causing you to have these back and forth thoughts. So there's a person in your life that makes you question things, or a situation that makes you have back and forth thoughts, like being indecisive about something. There's a person in your life that makes you feel like that, and you feel like you can't get rid of them. You feel like you're not allowed to. You honestly haven't even considered getting rid of them because that's how much you feel like you can't. So it has to be someone significant in your life that you haven't even thought about cutting off. I feel like you're in a situation where you've cut everyone off. You feel like you've cut everyone off. There's nothing else to cut off. But what you can't see is that there's more to cut off. There's more that you need to get rid of. I recommend for you to stop talking to everyone in your life for a week. And at the end of that week, even if you live with them, I challenge you to just say, I need space, or don't even say anything if they're not going to notice. We think people are going to notice sometimes, and they don't notice that we're being distant. We think we're being distant, and we're really not. So the problem might just be in your head. So try just avoiding them for a week, whoever this person is. I would say avoid everyone for a week and really decipher who is causing the thoughts, who is causing the self-doubt. You're gonna have to be a little scientist, put on your little scientific cap and figure this out, because that's what's draining you. Someone or something in your life is draining you. I think you think it's like a substance or something. It's not the substance. It's not the having fun. It's not the life choices that you're making. It's something hidden. Like it's something underlying. It's someone. It's like a key person in your life. Like a mom. Like you've never even considered the fact that your mom could be doing this, or you have, but you're in denial about it. And it started raining harder in this reading. Things will clear up when you stop participating. Just stop participating. Stop participating in the relationships. Stop participating in the things. Participate in the things that you want to do. And if all you want to do is lay in bed, do that. Only participate in that. Be the best at that. It's okay to need space. Like, it's okay to feel... It's okay to feel like there are dark parts of yourself, or parts of yourself that are negative, and be those. Like, don't push away these things because you feel like you're a bad person. You need to integrate them with you and ask for what you need. If you're feeling resentment towards someone or anger towards someone, it's because you haven't been speaking up about what you need. So you need to tell them, I need space. I can't look at you. I don't want to be around you. You don't have to tell them why. And you don't even necessarily have to talk about it either, because they might not even notice. But just pull back for a while and see what happens. I'm gonna get one last card for you, pile number 1. What's the last message that pile number 1 needs to hear? Let's do an advice card. I feel like you'll need some advice. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And we got just say yes. And also dance with life. Do something to change your energy. That's what I mean. You gotta make space. You can't see the thing you need to do because you don't have space. You can't see anything. But we have, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And then yes. Just say yes. So if you had a person in your mind, or you're like, is this it? Yes, that is it. Even if you don't want it to be it, it's it. And then dance with life. Do something to change your energy. I think this is just saying that once you cut this person off, everything is going to feel different. Your circumstances aren't necessarily going to change. You're still going to be around this person, but you're not going to be giving this person energy, so you're going to feel completely different. And that feeling that you've been looking for so long is going to come just because you're not participating in this relationship with this person. And I just want to be clear that this person probably isn't even going to notice. There's going to be no conflict. What you're worried about isn't going to happen. The conflict you're worried about isn't actually going to happen. It's just a what if. You just see it because you've played every single role possible in your mind. You're just putting that's your block. That's the block that you can't see, is that it's the overthinking, it's the what ifs. That's all that's blocking you, pile number 1. Nothing's actually blocking you. The thought that something is blocking you is what's blocking you. I love you, pile number 1. Go ahead and leave me a princess emoji down below, or a queen emoji down below, because this is y'all's energy once you let go of this person, place, or thing, or whatever it is. And it's nothing huge. It's something that's been there for a long time and feels underlying. It feels like it's just part of your life and you feel like you can't change it. I love you, pile number 1. Let me know what the thing is in the comments if you want to. Don't forget to like this video if you resonated with this reading. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more readings like this, because 90% of you are not subscribed. Go down there, hit the little button. Also click the post notification button to be notified about every reading and every podcast that I upload. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, pile number 1. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. We're gonna go ahead and get into what is being hidden from you / what you can't see right now that you're ready to see. And I wish I had the camera on when I was shuffling, because I literally audibly was like, whoa. Because for the bottom of the deck energy, I used 2 different tarot decks, and I got the Wheel of Fortune reversed in both decks in the same position. So, okay. I feel like the theme of this reading right now for everyone is we're giving too much, and that's what we don't see. Let's see. In pile number 2, you're just giving too much. We have the 6 of Pentacles. But when we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune is still a good card. You're still on the right track. Like, you just feel like something is slightly off. And you know this. You know that you feel like something is slightly off. But what you came to this reading for is what you can't see. So what you're looking for is, what is the thing that feels slightly off in me? Okay, let's figure that out. Why do I feel like I always have bad luck? I just heard that. Why do I feel like the world is out to get me? Why do I give so much and don't get anything in return? I know that I'm this magician, but why can't I prove that to myself? I know that I have the capability. I know that I have the power to make these changes in my life that I want to make, but why can't I make it happen? What's wrong with me? What's internally wrong with me? What can't I see? Pile number 2. Am I being stubborn? Am I being too picky? I heard no. I heard you're not being picky enough. Pile number 2. That's what you can't see. You're not being picky enough. And that's why you're not getting what you want. That's why you're getting off-brand versions of what you want. I just heard. You're just not being picky enough. You think it's the opposite problem, but you're not being picky enough. You're trying to force yourself to celebrate for these half-off things that you're seeing in your life, but you don't really feel it. Like, you're trying to be grateful, you're trying to celebrate, but you just feel something is off. You're like, am I doing the trick right? I'm hearing, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? It feels like I'm doing it wrong. Am I doing it right? There's no doing it right, pile number 2. That is what you, that is what you can't see. That there is no doing it right, pile number 2. There's only doing it your way or doing it how someone else wants you to do it. Okay, Spirit, okay, God, okay, universe, whoever just planted that was good. Wow. There are only 2 options. No, there are 3 options. Either you do nothing, you do what someone else wants you to do, or you do what you want to do. You can't pick all 3. Feels like you're trying to pick all 3. You're not being selfish enough. You feel this tower moment coming and you're worried that it's going to be negative. But it's not negative, it's positive. It's positive. It's getting help. The tower moment is getting help from people. You create your own tower moment, pile number 2 is what I just heard. I heard stop trying to be the King of Cups. The King of Cups. I heard you have the wrong definition of what the King of Cups really is. The King of Cups isn't... Cups is emotions, so the king of his emotions. That doesn't mean that he gives everyone what they want. That doesn't mean that he's always giving. That means that he knows how to be selfish. See how his cups are upside down? And if there was water in it, you wouldn't be able to keep the water. The water is your emotions, and they're just flowing out of your cup. You're being drained. I also wanted to mention with Bentley, maybe something you can't see also is that your connection with your animal is stronger than you think. I feel like you think you talk to them or you think you can understand them, but then you're like, you brush it off, but you can. That's a random message, but you can understand them and they are talking to you. And that's why when you tell them to do certain things and then they do it, but it's not like a command, that's why they're doing it. Like, they know what you're saying. They can feel the energy behind what you're saying. That was so random, but I feel like someone needed to hear that. You're not crazy. Let's see. What can you not see? Pile number 2. You're just giving too much. You think that by giving all you've got, you're gonna find your people, you're gonna find your career, you're gonna find your partner. But in reality, what's gonna find you all the things that you want, no matter what it is, money, whatever, that is going to be found by taking your energy back from everyone, from cutting your energy off. You don't, I heard, when I looked at this card, I heard, you don't have to take everyone with you. If it feels like a burden, it's not meant for you. What is your burden is someone else's treasure. Don't take their treasure and treat it like a burden. Wow. Don't hold on to something just because you think something better isn't coming, because that's a lose-lose for both of you. I'm picturing a dynamic where you're this man right here. You're probably a woman, honestly, watching this, but symbolism, okay? You're this man. You're on your path. You're trying to take everyone with you. You're trying so hard to take everyone with you. But in reality, if you guys are all being honest with each other and with yourselves, you don't want to bring them and they don't even want to come. But you're basing your life around the fact that they do want to come. That's what you can't see. They don't want it, so you don't have to try so hard. Stop trying to give people what they don't want, I heard. We got step out of your comfort zone and expect powerful change. I don't usually take these in reverse, but for this reading, I 100% am, because it feels right. I'm getting the sense that whoever's watching this is waiting for something huge to happen in their life, but the universe wants to tell you that that's not going to happen. Like, nothing's going to shake up your life, like, in a positive or a negative way. Like, nothing is about to, like, land in your life right now. Like, that's not the thing. That's not it. Like, you're not waiting on something to land. You're not waiting for something to be dropped off. You're not, like, I'm getting a vision of someone trapped in a mountain waiting for their supplies to be dropped down to them. And they're just waiting and starving and not looking for anything because they're relying on that thing to come down, the supplies from the government to come down and help them. But the universe is saying you need to go gather the food. You need to do the things. You need to not rely on anyone else. I'm hearing blank slate, clear slate. You need to start over, pile number 2. It's okay to start over. And when you start over, if you're longing for things in your heart, those things are meant to be. But if you're feeling like, oh, I should talk to this person, or I should do this thing, or this is what I should be doing, that's not it. Don't do those. But if you're like, wow, like, I remember when I used to do that and I want to do it again, I wish I could do it again, then do it. What you can't see, pile number 2, is that you're just giving too much. That you're trying to take everyone with you and you can't. You don't want to. and they don't even want to come. Expect powerful change is in reverse, but we also have a new start is coming upright. So there is change coming. It's just not the change that you think is gonna come. Because if the change that you thought was gonna come came, it wouldn't satisfy you like you think it would. So this is a blessing from the universe. You don't see that not getting what you don't see that being stuck right now is a blessing from the universe. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the time for contemplation is over. I'm hearing the time for contemplation is over. Get up. So I see someone who's sitting in their bed all day, in their room, their families, they're living with their family. I see like a grandma and maybe even a little brother for some of you back here. And then I see someone that's like sitting in their room waiting for something to happen so that they can take care of everyone. But the thing is, the people that you're worried about are content where they are. And I know you can't imagine that because you're not content where you are, but you're just projecting onto them. If they weren't content, they would change it. If they were uncomfortable, they would change it. They are strong enough, okay? You don't have to change everyone else's life too. And that's what you can't see. You're carrying, what you can't see is that you're carrying all of these burdens, but there's no reason to be carrying them. There's absolutely no reason. Six of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, like all of the love and all of the emotions, like it feels like you're just dried out, you're just burnt out, like your cups are just not overflowing. They are doing the opposite of overflowing. Oh my goodness. You just feel drained. You're just giving too much. You're worrying about too many things all at once. That was confirmation. You're worried about too many things all at once. Hey. And I'm also feeling my scalp like tingle. So something about your crown chakra, something about you're on the right track. That's what the chills always mean for me. And also, yeah, we've got so much purple here. Bentley, knock it off. Shut up. So yeah, purple. Your crown chakra or third eye. Okay, your crown chakra is blocked. Look at all the black. You don't have to wait to speak up until someone else approves of you. You don't have to wait to find the right thing to say. You just say what you want to say. And that is how you'll find your people. You don't choose what you're gonna say depending on who you're with. You say what you're gonna say depending on you, like what you wanna say. I'm just getting the sense of just waiting. Someone is just waiting for something, but you're gonna be waiting forever because there's nothing coming. You initiate the change. Speak up, I'm hearing. Speak up, put boundaries, say no. Say no is what I'm hearing. Say no. Don't do anything for anyone anymore. Be done. And then you're gonna start, what you can't see is that saying no to people is going to actually be bringing you what you want. The problem that you're having in your life is that you're saying yes to too many things. That's why you feel overwhelmed emotionally. That's why you feel drained. You might not even be noticing that you're saying yes to things, but by not saying no, you're saying yes. Okay. By not saying no, you're saying yes, so you have to say no. and you have no energy to create anything, to manifest anything, because you're not saying no. And your manifestations aren't coming because you're saying yes to the things you don't want. Stop saying yes to the things you don't want. Focus on your passions. Don't make money a problem in your mind. Don't involve anyone else at this time. I'm seeing someone that wants to do social media for some reason. Yes, post, but don't do something with someone else. Like, be your own person. Don't be a team. Don't have a co-host, I'm hearing. Be solo. Like, don't have a co-host, whatever you're doing. I don't know. And then the Emperor in reverse. We got the Emperor in reverse in pile number 1 too. I think the energy in the collective is just like really, really shining a light on the fact that you're doing too much. Like, everyone is doing too much. Connect with your animal more. He was not in the first reading at all, even though he was out here, but he just seems to be very active in your reading. What you got to say, buddy? Nothing. Nothing, just hanging around. Just searching for something. I'm hearing you don't have to be strong anymore. All you have to do is say no. You don't have to do anymore. You don't have to give anymore. All you have to do is use your words and say no. That's all I've got for you, pile number 2. If you liked this reading, put a prince emoji or a king emoji down in the comments down below to let me know that you resonated with this reading. Give this video a thumbs up to also let me know that. Subscribe to this channel down below, because 90% of you that watch my readings are not subscribed, and I would love to have you join the family and turn on those post notifications so you get notified every time I post a reading or a podcast on this channel. I do have a Patreon if you're interested in getting readings early. That will all be in the description box, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, pile number 2. Love you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We're gonna go ahead and get into what is being hidden from you right now, / what you can't see that you're ready to see. I haven't laid any cards yet, which is not typical for my readings. I like to lay them out, sit in the energy for a second. But in between piles, I was letting myself rest, and I started feeling, I'm kind of out of breath too. I'm just gonna tell you how I've been feeling, and if you've been feeling like this, then it's confirmation you picked the right pile, okay? I feel extremely dense, extremely heavy, extremely full of negative emotions, feeling like I want to cry and scream, but it's kind of suffocated, like it's kind of just back here. Your throat chakra is blocked. Pile number 3, that's what you don't see. Your throat chakra is blocked. You're not speaking enough. You're not expressing yourself enough. I also am called to talk about inner child work in this pile. Your inner child is screaming for you, pile number 3. It wants to be seen. She or he wants to be seen. I really recommend that you print out a photo of yourself, or get your mom or whoever to give you a photo of yourself as a child, or put it as your phone screen, or just sit it around your house and look at it often, and really talk to your inner child and give it, I say it because I don't want to say he or she or whatever, I don't know, give them the love that they deserved. Whenever I would first started doing inner child work, I would just look at photos of myself and say, I love you, 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 I love you. Like, I'm so sorry that you didn't get what you needed, and really address her. And I would visualize me sitting her down, telling her what I wanted to tell her, what she deserved to hear, and then giving her a hug. and this might sound like Looney Tunes to you, but this is really gonna help you. I feel like your emotions are just really suppressed right now, pile number 3. And I feel like a lot of you, I mean, that's the point of this reading, a lot of you don't know this. A lot of you feel like something's wrong and something feels heavy and something feels stuck. But you don't know what it is. But it's the fact that you're not expressing your emotions enough. Express more. A lot of the time in this community of people, in spiritual community or in religion, or anything that is looking up to a higher power or believes in God or anything like that, there's a lot of shame. And like, am I a bad person if I feel angry or sad, or if I feel hatred, or if I feel whatever you're feeling that you consider to be a negative emotion, or if I feel resentment. For example, I feel called to talk about the fact that I feel a lot of resentment towards someone really close in my life, and I started having dreams that were extremely violent towards them. And I was feeling so guilty. But the dream was just telling me, like, you have all this suppressed anger, like you need to get it out in some way, or your mind is going to go down these crazy rabbit holes and you're gonna have to deal with that. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to address your emotions, or do you want to keep having these nightmares and go crazy? Basically. And I ended up just writing out all of my rage for this person, and I wrote a song talking about the dreams that I was having and just letting myself feel rage. I feel like you guys need to listen to Nessa Barrett. Her songs have so much rage in them. I feel like this pile, I don't even have to pull cards for this pile. I do not do this often, unless I really feel it, and I really feel it. I just feel the energy. I don't need cards to tell me what's going on. You need to listen to Nessa Barrett. She expresses a lot of violence and rage in her songs. And that's what you need to do. You don't necessarily need to like break something. Maybe you do. Maybe you need to go to a rage room. I really just pictured someone in a rage room, like fucking destroying it. But from you, I feel like, I don't know if that's gonna help you. I feel like yours is your throat chakra. You need to yell. You need to say things. You need to say your feelings, pile number 3. You need to express your rage. And if you don't want to express your rage to the person or to the situation or to God or whoever you're fucking mad at, you can be mad at whoever the fuck you want to be mad at. If you're mad at God, be mad at God and be honest about it and fucking be mad. Like, a lot of us tiptoe around our anger because we're scared of what it can do. You're not a bad person, pile number 3. You're just suppressing your emotions. The more you suppress your emotions, the worse the violence is going to get, the worse the rage is going to get, so just address it. Sit with it, feel it, and scream. I feel the need to scream. I feel the need to tell someone off. I feel the need to cuss someone out. I feel the need to film an hour podcast talking about how much whoever has betrayed you has betrayed you. Like, I feel like you need to talk for hours, and you need to be honest, and you need to be brutal. And if you can't be brutally honest with this person, be brutally honest to a camera, be brutally honest to an audio, be brutally honest to your fucking wall, be brutally honest to your journal. You need to find a way to get this brutal honesty out. Write a song. No one is gonna know who the song is about. Write a journal entry. No one is gonna read it. No one is ever gonna see it. Film a YouTube video and upload it on private. No one will ever see it. You need to just get it out. Stop shaming yourself for feeling rage and feeling violence. Let yourself. It's okay. The violence and the rage is not going to go away until you address it, until you sit with it. People become violent because they ignore their violent feelings. every single person on this earth has violent feelings and rage and anger. And if you say I'm not an angry person, you're probably one of the most angry people on the earth. It's just suppressed. And it will probably come out when you drink or when you're on a substance, because you can't suppress it any longer. And a lot of anger we feel is towards our parents, towards the way we were raised, towards whoever didn't give us enough money, towards whoever put us on this earth. However we perceive things like that are what cause our inner rage. And it's okay. It's okay to be mad at God. It's okay to be mad at creation. It's okay to be mad at your parents. It's okay to be like, dude, you guys are fucking stupid. Like, I would have done life so much different than you. It's okay to feel like that. You don't have to disrespect people in the process, because I know that's what people are scared of. They're like, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to do it in a way that they will never know then. And stop with the feeling guilty shit, because you're just ruining your life in fear of what this other person's gonna say. Don't let them shut you up. Don't shut yourself up. Feel your feelings. Feel your rage. I already feel like this reading has validated you a little bit, and I feel it like lifted a little bit. There's a lot more to be lifted though. I literally feel it. It feels like there's just something dense and heavy on my back. You're just carrying something around with you that you don't have to carry. It's anger. I think you don't see that you don't have to carry the anger. You don't see that you can just let it out. God, that feels good. It feels good when you speak. It feels good when you let the anger out. Like, it feels good when you're honest. You will feel the energy moving through your entire body. And it's gonna feel like an orgasm, but not an orgasm. You're gonna feel it go through your entire body. A lot of people are scared to be mad though. They're scared they're gonna get in trouble for something. They're scared someone's gonna see them and think they're a bad person, or not understand their anger. They're scared of what their anger is gonna do. But in reality, you're in control of your anger. You're in control. Like, people go to the extreme of like, if I get mad, I'm gonna kill someone, or if I get mad, I'm gonna hurt someone. That's not true. Like, if you're not the type of person to hurt someone or kill someone, you're not gonna hurt someone or kill someone. It doesn't matter how mad you get. So let yourself get mad. If you feel mad, it's there anyways. Just freaking let it out, and you're gonna feel like I'm seeing someone letting a bird or a dove or whatever kind of birds those are out of a cage, and you finally feel free, type of thing, and you can be free. And that heaviness will be gone when you just express. This pile, what you can't see is that you just need to express. You can't see that your blockage is the fact that you haven't expressed your anger, expressed your rage, expressed your dissatisfaction for life. You haven't expressed your sadness. You haven't expressed the heaviness. You haven't expressed any of it, and you're expecting it to go away. It's not going to go away till you express it. It's not possible. You got to let it go. You can work out. I don't know why I'm feeling called to say this. Someone must work out a lot, feeling like that's how they get rid of it. You can work out as much as you want. You can distract yourself with, I'm hearing vaping or smoking weed or drinking. You can distract yourself with working out, with eating good. You can distract yourself with control. But the need to express is still going to be there. The two aren't correlated. You're just using one to cover up the other. But if you address this suppressed anger and these suppressed heavy, dense emotions, the dense sadness, you won't feel the need to control other things in your life anymore. If you have an eating disorder or some sort of like working out thing that's unhealthy, because that's what I'm hearing and seeing, someone that's constantly working out because they have so much heaviness, they feel like they need to get it out, and they need so much dopamine because the heaviness is just really weighing on them. If you have that sort of issue, You need to talk. Stop efforting so much. That efforting is you running away from the fact that you need to talk. That's what you're actively doing. It's not healthy. You may be doing healthy actions, as in being controlling about eating healthy things, or it seems healthy, but it's not. You're running away from something. You're covering something You're covering your emotions up with extreme actions, whatever those actions are. It could be like drooling 24/7, like someone that's like fiending, or smoking weed 24/7, or binge eating, someone that's like trying to shove the emotions down, like something to do with your mouth, or something to do with, you're just running away from something. You're trying to suppress something. But if you just let it out and you express and you say what the fuck is wrong, just fucking say it. Just fucking be harsh, be angry. It's gonna make you feel so good, pile number 3. Let's get a few cards, because I know you came here for a tarot card reading. I know, but that was just so freaking strong, and I wasn't even gonna film this pile right now. I was gonna take a break and like eat or something, but I just could not get rid of it. It's like you eat, sleep, and breathe, and you feel this heavy feeling. I feel you, pile number 3, but you gotta let that out. And I know a lot of us just don't know how, and it feels lost and confusing. Like, how am I supposed to let this out? Like, how am I supposed to, like, it feels scary, and it feels terrifying. It feels like you're a bad person. It feels like there's something wrong with you. Oof. See, I love this. I was just, oh my gosh. Like I said, I didn't pull any cards. Like, let me show you. Like, these are all just decks laying out. They're not like, you know, like I didn't pull out cards. They're all just decks sitting here. And I just shuffled 2 cards, okay? I swear to God. Okay, I just really need to. Okay, so I got Waning Moon. What do you need to release, pile number 3? What do you need to release? What have we been talking about? What do you need to release, pile number 3? Emotions. And also, work through your fears, your fear of expressing your anger. And this is also new moon in Scorpio, and Scorpio, I thought there was a bug on me. Scorpio represents the dark things in life, the taboo things, the things we're scared of, the dark things in life that no one wants to shine light on. Crazy. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck energy is your hard work is paying off, new moon, and Capricorn. So you feel like, this is how I'm reading this one. You feel like you're doing something, pile number 3. You feel like you're getting somewhere, but you're not. You feel like you're doing all these actions, and you're like, maybe even a little frustrated because nothing is actually happening. But the thing is, you're not doing anything. You're not addressing anything. You're running away from your problems, is what I'm getting. You're not actually doing anything. You just have the illusion of the fact that you're doing something. You're running. You're running from something, pile number 3. Well, the something is your emotions. Okay, let's get from this deck. This is the Light Seers Tarot. This is my favorite tarot deck ever. It's just random from Amazon, but I love it so much. Which pile 3 need to hear? Okay. Ooh. Okay. If you have been trying to manifest something to do with money, see, but we also got the Sun. Wow. Okay. If you've been trying to manifest something to do with money and career, and it's not working, it's because of these emotions. And as soon as you release these emotions, everything's gonna start speeding up. You're not gonna have to do anything. Bottom of my battery thing just popped up. I don't know if you were able to like hear me and see me, but I'm gonna say what I said just now. If you have been trying to manifest something to do with something stable in your life, Pentacles has to do with money. If you've been trying to manifest something physical in your life and it's not working, it's because of these suppressed emotions. We have the Sun as the bottom of the deck energy. I always take the bottom of the deck energy as like overall energy. So the Sun is a very positive card. Usually reversed and upright. I'm looking for words. Reverse and upright. I see this as ego also though. I see this as ego. Like, let go of your ego, pile number 3. Why are you so scared to show your emotions? You don't need to protect yourself anymore. Do it in the comfort of your own home. Like, let your emotions out in the comfort and the safety of yourself. You don't have to tell anyone else if you don't want to. Just find a way to say it. It'll feel the same whether you say it to them or to your mirror or to your wall. Or and then under that we have the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Tower. So as soon as you unblock these, everything is gonna start moving. It's like, and this is gonna turn right back up, and you're gonna have a healthy ego to be proud of the things that you've created and what you've turned your pain into. You need to take your pain and turn it into something creative, I'm hearing as well. So you're just stuck, you're waiting for something to happen, but nothing's gonna happen. So you decide nothing's gonna happen, you're just running. So you decide to start moving, and then when you decide to slow down is when things will actually happen. Like, I'm hearing stop working out for a week, stop working out for a month, see what happens. Like, stop doing whatever is the thing that's distracting you from your emotions for a week or for a month or for however long, and see what happens and see how you feel, see how light you feel. You think that working out or whatever you're doing, whatever the thing is, you think that's gonna bring you lightness and bring you dopamine, but in reality that is, I'm hearing, bringing you instant satisfaction, instant gratification. And I feel like you're frustrated watching this too. You're like, who is this girl? I'm hearing some angry shit too. I'm hearing, who is this girl that doesn't work out telling me what working out is supposed to do for me? I'm hearing just bitterness and anger and resentment, because you're clinging to the coping mechanisms that you have decided are what works for you. You're like, this is how I'm doing it, and I'm gonna stay stubborn to it. But I encourage you to just let that shit out. If you gotta let it out at me in the comments, do it. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, pile 3. You need to let out your anger. I just feel it, I hear it. It's your ego trying to protect you, but tell your ego to frick off. You take control of that thing, okay? You gotta let that shit out. Okay, I don't want this energy anymore. My goodness, pile number 3. I'm also feeling like passive aggressiveness. Like someone that can't just say what they want to say, so they're going around, they're beating around the bush, and they're mad that people aren't understanding them. Like, I feel like you talk like this. Like, I feel like when you're angry, you're like being mad, like being snotty and being like you would know type of thing, you know? Whatever. Give this video a thumbs up, pile number 3. Leave an angry emoji. I'm teasing you, but I'm being serious. Leave an angry emoji in the comments down below if you've resonated with this reading. Give this video a thumbs up if you resonated. My dog is snoring. I'm hearing, okay, I'm not gonna, we're done, okay. It's just pettiness that I'm hearing. I love you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already.
I don't know if I should be saying these things to you because I just feel like you're angry. I'm a little scared of you, pile number 3. I'll see you in the next reading. I have a Patreon if you want readings early. I'm gonna get out of your hair, pile 3. I love you. Bye.